Okay, so my car doesn't sit very high, and when you pull up to the pump, you can see this GIF. Look. It's right there. And nobody took it. And I know for a fact there was a lady that pulled up right as I was pulling out to get gas there. And she didn't even notice it. My God. Man, you guys. Oh, there is nowhere left for me to go but up. Oh, man. Teacher, teacher, master, master. Good Lord. Do you have any idea how frustrating it was for my brother? Every single day. Speaking wasn't enough. Speaking wasn't enough. He had to demonstrate. And why do you think of that passage when he turned around and said, "Who has touched me?" The lady that had so much faith that if she just touched his garment, that she'd be healed. At first he was angry. Because dealing with human beings as 100% human and no fraction of the individuality of people being anything even remotely close to angelic is a very, very draining for people like me. It's exhausting. You know, I have my moments of jovial fun, but for the most part, and then being in those comas, this earth just simply doesn't appeal to me anymore. And so psychiatrists can look at it any way they want and dissect it any way they want and say, well, all she's trying to do is go around and create goodness in a very dark world. People never understood my behavior. I didn't even fully understand my behavior. But I needed people to hold my hand through the whole ordeal. Not put me in 4 points. Not throw me in seclusion. Not throw me down on a freaking ground and shove my head underneath a car tire. Not to catheterize me against my will. My God, you know what? You want to talk about what the world did to Jesus? He's, out of his very mouth, said, I had it bad, but you know what? I was never raped, was I? He's the only one who knows how bad it is here. You try to give somebody a gift of complete and utter unconditional tangible love, and you guys are the people that walk by in this city every single day and drop 1 penny in a styrofoam cup. And somehow that makes your soul feel better. What can a penny buy? I guess it depends on if it's lucky or not. I didn't want to make this run. I didn't want to come out here tonight because I had a feeling those things that I left for people will be there tomorrow. And if they're not there tomorrow, there sure won't be a thank you note. And I'm talking about a thank you note to Jesus, not me. That's what you need to get straight in your head. When I talk about things, I am referring to him and I as one. Well, no one wrote a thank you card to Jesus. I am one of God's messengers. One of the most unique individuals who has ever graced this planet. And I'm not bragging. I was built different. And I took on a supernatural task that I never had any clue that it was going to be so hard. Neither did Jesus. It would have been too much for him. He wouldn't have accepted if he could have seen what was going to, So I'm going to read this. It is God who arms me with the strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to stand on the heights. He trains my hands for battle. My arms can bend a bow of bronze. You give me your shield of victory, and your right hand sustains me. You stoop down to make me great. You broaden the path beneath me so that my ankles will never turn. Psalms 18:32 through 36. You have a finite amount of time and a finite amount of resources, and I've studied world population explosion and all that. People seem to think that the things that are in the Bible are just never going to happen in their lifetime, yet they turn around with the same mouth and say these are the end times. Natural disasters are going to set off nuclear war. There's things that I can't say right now. But when the devastation and destruction happens and people are thinking, did the rapture already happen? Because things couldn't possibly be as bad as they are and they can't get any worse. It can always get worse. Jesus isn't coming back for everyone. He's coming back to grab some jewels. He's coming back for the bride, his brides. And then he's going to make a mockery out of everything that every evil man has ever done. Read about judgment. I'm going to make one more pit stop over here, and then I'm going home. Paradise.